Classic Cup. And the women's matches on Monday. You may have seen that on our YouTube channel. The 8 winners then go back into a hat. 4 more blind draw matches. The 4 winners move on to the semis in Scotland. The Cup final takes place at Wembley Stadium at All In. The winner of the final will receive the Continental Cup and will be the new AEW Continental Champion. That's the excitement for tonight. But what a night we had in Mexico City Wednesday night at Grand Slam, Mexico. Take a look.
Cathedral of Lucha Libre, Arena, Mexico.
The greatest athletes in the world are right here tonight. And here we go. Listen to the crowd.
Whoever leaves Arena Mexico with that #1 spot in their back pocket will have a huge advantage.
And the Spaceman.
Well, Andrade's got the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet. Oh, no.
MJF from the crowd levels Andrade El Idolo. That's not thunder you're hearing. That is the stomping of this gold crowd in Arena, Mexico.
We are seeing 6 talented ladies here, gentlemen.
Been a member of some pretty famous groups. When it comes down to championship, you have to do what's best for you and stay focused and keep your eye on the prize.
This is all first-round matches. These were all drawn at random. The man to my right, as we see Claudio Castagnoli, the man to my right, Nigel McGuinness, will be competing in this tournament.
I put a lot of money on you, Nigel. I'm just letting you know. I'm betting on you to win it all.
Well, I'm sure you got pretty big odds, facing Shibata, who's a true legend in this business. And I've been watching tapes ever since I found out the draw. It's going to be a tough night in Vegas, but it might be worth a flutter.
I think so. You've got to get through because you've got to compete in London. An Englishman in a World Cup. Come on, man.
Certainly I was inspired by Will Ospreay earning his spot at Wembley Stadium, but that is a long, long way ahead and a big journey that these two competitors are just starting out on now.
Moves there by Ace Austin. Austin is coming off a gigantic win last week.
Did you see the power of Claudio? How he just blocked that? That was all lat, hip, and leg strength. Just blocked that attempted hip toss.
Absolutely. Down is Ace Austin. You see holding the lower back, small of the back. Ace came away with a big win last week with the Bang Bang Gang over the Death Riders. So he's red hot right now. Part of 3 collision wins over the Death Riders. Ace Austin back to the corner.
No question that Claudio's got revenge on his mind. How important are wins and losses when it comes to wrestling, Paul?
Just for your mental stability. You want to get that momentum, keep it going, keep your confidence high. Because anything that cracks your confidence...
Oh, wow.
That's that powerful leg strength of Ace Austin there. He's such big legs.
Sliding. John Woo drop kick, sending Claudio down. Claudio, boy, his back is hurting. Picked up by Ace Austin. Claudio got up. Ace Austin, a couple of squats with him.
Well, there's the strength that I talked about earlier. Not just Shibata, I've been watching tapes of everybody in the tournament. Claudio specifically has a long history in the Continental Classic. He's done very well against bigger opponents, but has had the rare miscue against smaller underdogs.
There's that deceptive power of Claudio.
Speaking of miscues,
you would think talent would learn not to dive on Claudio. He's like a forklift. He's going to turn that against you. So deceptive and strong. You look at him, you think, oh yeah, he's in shape. This guy's a powerhouse.
I'm not sure how deceptive it is when I look at Claudio. He looks as strong as anyone.
Well, it deceived me, I'll tell you that much. I didn't expect to go on the ride I went on.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I can't imagine you'd look at anyone and think they could body slam you over the top rope.
Well, usually that's a pretty good bet. However,
he certainly proved something to you.
100%. This is character and his talent. He's such a smart competitor.
He wastes a lot of words on his way to the ring here, though. Wait a second.
Usually the toughest guys in the room talk the least.
Well, there is certainly something to that.
fans, we've got a tremendous program tonight. I want to remind you that the Continental Cup continues on Wednesday. Jungle Jack Perry and John Moxley will go one-on-one in another first-round match. Look at the bandstand. But John Moxley will be in action tonight in a big 8-man tag. The Death Riders against Jungle Jack Perry. That's right. Jack Perry will be on the other side in the Bang Bang Gang. That is all coming up tonight. But right now, fans, who's going to advance? We'll find out when we return.
My name is Will Ospreay. I'm the aerial assassin. There's no one that does the things that I do. You just have to sit down and watch and let your eyes do all the believing for you.
I am the CEO, Mercedes Moné. I am the greatest of all time. My legacy can never be undone.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live Wednesdays at 8 on TBS and stream on HBO Max.
Of all time. And one thing about Mercedes, she is not
Wait, there's a peanut inside me?
capping.
Nice.
And one thing about Mercedes, she is not capping.
The only wrestler to compete in all 3 Continental Classics. So he's had plenty of Continental experience, if you will. And there's a sleeper hold applied on Ace Austin. Tony Schiavone, Paul White, Nigel McGuinness here. Rear chin lock applied, driving Ace down like a bulldog choke here.
Just smart enough to cut out the strength of those legs, cut off the oxygen. You can't fight if you can't breathe.
The sleeper's in deep there. The forearm of the left arm of Castagnoli across the carotid artery of Austin, who's going limp at the moment.
Rick Knox checking in.
You'll see a lot of that fight or flight syndrome when these guys start to go out. They panic, that adrenaline pushes them through.
Sometimes it's all about finding the right angle of your chin to protect the carotid artery. Oh,
He's tried to pick him up, but got a fist right under the chin that time. Claudio with that running European uppercut. Snap bears him over. Cover. 1, 2. Got a 2 count. I want to remind you that AEWTIX.com is the place to be for getting tickets to see us live, including this coming Wednesday, Double Dynamite Collision in Las Vegas. We're going to be in Baltimore on Wednesday, August 19th for Dynamite. Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, Philadelphia, the 2300 Arena, Friday, August 21st. And then the very next night, Collisions live in Reading, Pennsylvania, Saturday, August 22nd. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
His big, powerful legs just struck Claudio right in the chin.
yeah. Strong legs like that. The last thing you want is a drop kick knocking you off. But look at this. After, oh, you see there, grabbing at the right knee, Austin.
Look at this, man. I'm telling you guys, I've been around, of course, for all Continental competitions, and I love each and every one of them. Such great one-on-one competition. 20-minute, no outside interference. Every man basically for himself, and here goes Ace Austin in. How about that? Picked up, manhandled.
Well, this action is so hot in this Continental Cup Classic. The action has been tremendous from the get-go. The competitors have been putting everything on the line. This is so exciting for me to watch.
Terrace takeover from the top. Claudio spills on the outside.
Smart, too. Get a little breather. Get out of that ring. You can't get pinned on the floor.
Well, you can get dived on though. Watch this.
There goes Ace Austin over the top. Oh! I think Claudio was in position maybe to catch him, but too much force coming down from the top from the muscular Ace Austin.
I think Claudio's bell was rung a little bit, too. His instincts knew where he needed to be, but he couldn't close it out. His bell was rung a little bit. Listen, that crowd fired up.
Ace Austin quickly up top. How about that guillotine leg drop from the top? 1, 2, and close. And Ace knows it was close.
Talk about Austin and the Bang Bang Gang being on a hot streak. This is one of the reasons why. A big risk. And then very creative offense. He came within a hair's breadth of picking up the first victory to advance in the Continental Challenge Cup. Here we go. Oh no.
There's that
looking for the
strength of
phone.
Claudio.
Claudio, 1, 2. And again, Ace Austin almost picks up the win. How about that? Oh, he moves out of the way. Great.
So athletic, so quick. Oh my goodness, he jumped right into that.
1, 2. Ace Austin just got the right shoulder up in time.
I would not have been surprised to see the official's hand come down for the third time there.
That was that good leg strength of Ace Austin. Use that momentum to barely get that shoulder off the mat.
They're calling for it.
They want the giant swing.
I think that's his trademark right now.
Ace Austin was ready for it.
Scouted.
Head scissors in trouble. Head scissors in trouble. He may be tapping.
His head's turning pink. He's in trouble.
Definitely turning a brighter shade of crimson, but I'm not sure how deep Austin has that in. If he could put an arm inside, that'd be a nice head and arm choke.
We talked about the powerful legs, the powerful quads. You can see them here on Ace Austin, but Claudio Castagnoli.
We want power.
Oh my God! Take a look at what we're watching. Roll up again.
Victory roll.
Nope. Back and forth they go. Claudio picks up Ace Austin. Oh my God!
Oh my God! There are ways of doing things, and then there's ways of showing off. Claudio just showed everybody how strong he is.
Claudio, I think he was going for the neutralizer there. I'm not sure, but beats the punch by Ace Austin. Oh, there was 1, 2, 3. He is the winner of the first ever Continental Cup match. Claudio Castagnoli, and there you see it. He'll advance now and compete in the 4 blind draw matches.
I'll tell you, what a great way to start off this challenge. What an incredible. Ace Austin did everything he could, brought everything to the table. Claudio had just a little bit more tonight.
The fans, as you know, the main event coming up for All In. Kenny Omega defends the World Championship against Will Ospreay.
A Mexico City Ospreay so close to Wembley he can taste it. A dangerous detour tonight to make it to Wembley.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Before
Directly into the flesh.
Push each other to the absolute limit.
Oh my goodness!
Not a battle, a struggle.
Will Ospreay can set his sight on Wembley Stadium.
25 days till the most important night of my life. One of the biggest stadiums of the world has to offer. All in. Wembley Stadium. In that main event, Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. 25 days from now, Kenny. I can say I'm ready. Are you?
This is the Burger King Original Chicken Sandwich. Yeah, the long one. Try the classic. Or the crunchy, creamy, loaded jalapeno. Or the smoky, bacony club. This lineup.
championship level fights.
We're gonna get to live now.
Oh, still did not get the win.
I've really got an advantage in some ways over everybody else in the tournament. I get to see every other match and get to pick out weaknesses, chinks in the armor, if you will.
Oh yeah, you get an advanced scouting report. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I just haven't had a chance to see Shibata because he will be my first round opponent.
We have another first round of match tonight. How about this? Jake Doyle of the Don Callis family against Eddie Kingston. There's an underlying issue there that we will talk about. Also, don't forget we have a gigantic 8-man tag team match. Jungle Jack Perry will be across the ring from his opponent. Coming up Wednesday, the Continental Cup, John Moxley as Jungle Jack and the Bang Bang Gang take on the Death Riders. That's tonight, live on Collision up on top. Elbow from the top, Orange Cassidy, jaw is set. He's determined now.
Oh, couldn't get the DDT out of it, but instead,
Stun Dog Millionaire.
oh, and set up for it.
1, 2. Oh, wow.
Seidel still alive. That flame in his heart will not go out.
Boy, that was close, Paul. That almost a 3 count.
Just love the quickness and the core strength of Matt Seidel to kick out of that.
And reversal that time. Orange Cassidy, another reversal. We've seen this exchange many times. Machino go driver. 1, 2, no.
Wow. Ah, but April, that felt like a fast count to me.
It did feel a little like a fast count, but at the same time, look at these guys counter and complement one another where they go back and forth. This is what makes this type of setup so exciting for the fans, because they're actually seeing quality wrestling competition. No outside interference, no garbage, getting it done between the ropes. I love this.
This is what the late great Gordon Soley might call the human game of chess. Oh!
Look at Matt bring those kicks. They're thunderous. He's rocking Orange Cassidy hard. Chest, back, hamstring.
Is this checkmate for Orange Cassidy?
Cassidy looks like he's getting a little bit mad here.
Yes, he is.
Oh, we know what happens now.
Yeah. And Seidel said, "You're not doing that to me." Well, yes, he is. And he spins out of the way and executes a John Woo drop kick with the hand.
Coming this way!
Seidel hit the broadcast desk very hard that time from Orange Cassidy.
Come on, Cassidy, let's go.
Cassidy's going to hit the far side rope again. There's the DDT.
Second time in a deep hook of the legs.
2, no.
Come on, Matt.
I don't know how Matt kicked out of that. Legs were hooked. All his body weight, Cassidy's body weight was on Matt Seidel. He still found a way to kick out.
Seidel not in a dissimilar position to me in some extent. We started out very similar time in the early 2000s.
He has dropped the elbow pad. He is ready for the orange punch. And Matt was Seidel. Yes, he was. Seidel 1, 2. Seidel almost won the freaking match. And a knee lift that time caught Orange Cassidy underneath the jaw.
Seidel's got such great pinpoint strikes on everything. Knees, feet.
He talked about having 2 feet, meaning he could kick twice as much as.
Here he goes, Matt Seidel.
Be looking for a shooting star. Oh, great action.
Orange Cassidy with the knee strike. 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy now joins Claudio Castagnoli.
Well,
Moving on.
Very interesting because his 2 conglomeration teammates, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, will face off in another first round matchup. So there is potential for 2 conglomeration adjacent matchups in the Continental Challenge Cup. Very exciting time ahead, but hand goes out to Matt Seidel. We'll have other opportunities on shore.
I'd love it to see it. Matt Seidel looked great. Orange Cassidy advances. But right now we understand the Death Riders are standing by live.
Man, you are a machine. You're a machine. Mexico City to Colorado Springs, altitude is a myth. I'm without the Continental Championship. I'm naked, stripped bare. I've put it all on the line. I'm ripe for the picking for all the hungry young predators like Jack Perry. I've always had a soft spot for you, Jack, because you got guts. But tonight, you're on the wrong team. You're partnering up with a team that I don't like. I got a wild hair up my ass for the Bang Bang Gang. And it is a bad night for your new friends. Against the world.
Ready for a tag team matchup here. And a reminder, you're watching AEW on TNT, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Round out your protection with Life Phone and Health Insurance. Well, the Rascals, dynamic team to say the least.
Controversial, risk-taking, and they certainly have some big wins on their record since joining AEW, defeating FTR, former World Tag Team Champions, no less, earlier this year.
Big win there. They won their last tag team match in June here in Collision in less than 2 minutes. And let's see what they do against this duo of Aaron Solo, who's going to start things. Steve Fuerte on the outside. Solo hits the ropes over the top. And Zachary Wentz. Reversal.
Great mix of action here tonight. Not just the Continental Cup action, but here, incredible tag team action. The Rascals, the self-described best faction in pro wrestling in the last decade. They've certainly got some very creative offense. We're seeing some of it there. Oh, wow.
How about that?
A rare miscalculation, allowing Solo now to tag in his opponent. His partner.
Steve Fuerte is in. And there he goes. Desmond Xavier, Zachary Wentz. Knee fist combination. There's a kick. How about this?
And Tommaso Ciampa.
Great tag team work together.
Yeah, great do-si-do. You're not kidding. Great symmetry for this tag team. And wow, catapult into a kick. Wentz up on top. Look, Fuerte.
That could do it.
That should do it, man.
And that's the thing as well with Cope and Cage facing the Young Bucks at Wembley for the AEW World Tag Team titles. There's the cover. This team could be in.
2, 3.
With a look in.
The hot fire flame wizard.
Plenty of depth in the AEW World Tag Team division. Hold on a second.
Desmond's got the mic. Go ahead.
Oh, y'all like us. That's nice.
I was supposed to say aye.
All right, now look. The last time that the Rascals were in Colorado, we won Mile High Madness. And of course, no one knows about being a mile high better than the Rascals.
Smoke them if you got them. Hey, my brothers, time and time again, the Rascals come out to this ring and prove that we belong in AEW.
You see, AEW is where the best wrestle. We have shown that we are one of the best trios. We have shown tonight that we are one of the best tag teams.
And we can handle our own in singles action. And speaking of that, the young GOAT is in action tonight against Speedball Mike Bailey. Now, I'm here, I'm dressed, I'm ready. So, Colorado Springs, can we do this tonight, right now? Okay, Speedball, you heard the people. Let's get this action, let's get this smoke.
So here we go, apparently. As Byron is ready, and here comes Speedball Mike Bailey. And gentlemen, I got to give Mike Bailey a lot of props. He had a phenomenal match, Nigel, as we witnessed at Arena Mexico. Did not win the International Championship, but he pushed the champion as far as you can push a man.
Incredible showing for Speedball Mike Bailey.
That came within a hair's breadth of taking the international title from Kyle Fletcher. And took a lot of punishment in trying to do so. And to me, that's what makes Mike Bailey so impressive. He's so resilient. He's coming out here now. What is that? 2-3 days removed from Grand Slam Mexico. Like he's fresh. He's 100%.
And let's not forget, he won the ladder match at Redemption to get that shot. So he's had some very high-profile, high-impact matches. And here he comes out here again tonight.
As much as I'm impressed with the resiliency of Mike Bailey, I'm far more impressed with his mullet.
Yeah, I'd love to have a mullet.
Have to have any hair.
A couple of leg sweeps. And
Reed, though, the GOAT, there. Well, he's yet to uncork some of his textbook creative offense, but the speed is picking up as you would expect.
That works in Mike Bailey's favor, too. Mike Bailey's pretty quick himself.
whoa, they each catch the leg. No, you first. Look at that. And fans want to remind you that AEW returns to Scotland for the final stop before All in London at the Hydro, Wednesday, August 26th with Dynamite and Collision. Don't forget, as we mentioned earlier, the Welcome to Wembley fan experience taking place on the 28th and 29th, right before the event on August 30th. 22 days away from All in London at Wembley Stadium, and we storm into North Texas Dynamite and Collision, take over Allen, Texas. Wednesday, September 2nd at the Credit Union of East Texas Event Center. Tickets available at AEWTIX.com.
That's a rapid fire kick of Speedball Mike Bailey. He just unloads.
Black belt in Taekwondo has certainly paid dividends, but let's see this agility at hand.
Byron Reed, for his size, gentlemen, is so elusive, is so quick.
There we go. We're watching Speedball versus Myron Reed. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. That's Myron Reed, by the way.
Textbook. Myron's going to hit the bottom rope.
Double drop kick was in there. That readjusted Speedball's molars.
Go in, baby.
Springboard off the bottom rope, and here goes
go.
big guy once again. Nope.
Hey, damn it.
How about that from Speedball? Unbelievable. Both men are down. Fans, we're going to take a short break. Don't you dare go anywhere.
I am sorry about your grandfather's passing.
That's fine, we didn't know him.
Connor, shut up. Gordon has left Connor and Annie property in Canada. No, you don't.
Annie?
Yeah, hi.
Welcome to Sterling Point.
Crab, please. Hello? Who are you? Who are you? Why would they want to keep us apart?
Get my kids out of here as quickly as possible.
He said no more secrets.
They say to make exercise a habit, find something you enjoy.
1, 2.
You'll enjoy Kohl's Active Sale. Save on Nike and more top active brands. Plus, get 20% off across the store at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma.
Let me know who wins
Stacked
the match.
spicy steak.
I got you.
For just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks at Panera.
It's not like Netflix where it's going to to give us all.
At Boar's Head, we've been going back to school for over 115 years. And this year, every school lunch is reason to celebrate with the flavors your kids love and the exceptional quality you expect. Helping you make school lunch fresh, easy, and delicious. Ring the bell. The deli is open. Boar's Head, committed to craft since 1905.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks at Panera. Good night, apartment. Good night, pots. Good night, pans. Good night, fancy espresso machine. Good night, keys to the sports car you spent years saving for. Good night, DSLR camera, vintage diving watch, and whatever that is. Apparently he knows. And good night, concerns about your stuff or anything that might happen to it. Because you bundled your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. The end. Oh, and good night, neighbor's dog. Good girl.
We found our dream home and then nearly lost it.
That's when our Orchard agent, David, stepped in and saved the deal. We're so happy we went with an Orchard agent. Orchard was able to give us cash up front to buy our new home, so we didn't have to worry about selling our old one first.
We didn't have to do new showings. We didn't have to worry about moving twice. David, he's a local guy, knows the market very well.
He's a friend of the family now.
We wouldn't have been able to buy this house without Orchard.
Buy before you sell at Orchard.com.
They're getting paid $5 to beta test Domino's new app, and so is she. And them. Literally all of you can now get paid just for ordering pizza. Get $5 to use on next week's order when you beta test the new app from Domino's.
Hard and made of metal, very close to you.
Like maybe find yourself next to a ring post and see if you can bait him into kicking the post. I like that.
And it's back and forth these guys go.
Starting to break down into a war of attrition. Egos on the line.
Great physical matchup between Myron Reed of the Rascals and Speedball Mike Bailey.
Well, they have just been slugging each other left and right.
Former trios champ Bailey. Oh! You know, guys, we're watching a singles match right now, but I would dare say that the tag team division is better than ever in AEW, as well as the trios division as well. We have new trios champs, as you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, if you will. Bandito, Brody King, and Hangman Adam Page. Leg sweep that time. Speedball.
Myron Reed got out of the way on that, and Mike Bailey paid for that choice.
That hurts your knees, Paul.
Whoa! No, he was caught. Incredible catch that time by Speedball. He is up on the apron, middle rope, and a spinning tornado down. But may have hurt his knee.
How smart is Mike Bailey to turn that into a counter?
I've never seen that right now, Paul. He might have hurt his left knee.
He's paying for it.
They're chanting AEW and Speedball's name, and fans, let's take a look once again.
Look at this, the twisting rotation. You can see the way that his legs landed, slid a little underneath him, and I hope, for our sake, we love watching him compete, that Mike Bailey's okay.
Fans, we're 22 days away from All In London as we head back to Wembley Stadium. That's on Sunday, August 30th. Tickets are available at AEWTIX.com. AEWTIX.com. You can scan the QR code on the screen right now and join us for the incredible event that has the world talking. So many title matches we've talked about. Still a lot more to be announced, I'm sure, up on top.
Again.
Yeah, lands.
Just reflex from Mike Bailey. He needs to learn to protect that left knee.
Banderas outside. Foot got up that time from Myron Reed. Speedball up top. Oh, boy, did he catch him in the side of the head with that one.
Speedball's trying. I still think he's taken a lot of damage that he hasn't shown. That's coming to point now from that match with Kyle Fletcher.
Talking to himself.
Oh, top rope, Frankensteiner that time.
Boy, Mike neck is digging deep. That knee's hurting. I'm sure it's starting to swell right now, limiting movement.
Well, Bailey's known for a spinning heel kick. I'm not sure if the left leg, though, could take his waist for it. Let's find out.
Here he comes. But he runs it through the double foot.
The adrenaline flowing through the body now as people. Just serendipity. It was the impact that sent Bailey to the outside. But someone's about to follow him, and his name is Myron Reed. This is
about a human highlight reel. Oh my God! Get your ass, Myron Reed.
Seconds away. Coming upset, perhaps.
Let him win. Let him win. What the hell? Come on, Speed. No. Go down. No, come on. Bailey wins it. Bailey wins it. Here's the winner. An unbelievable match. You just have to the elevation of Colorado Springs. These two men pushed it to the limit.
That is certainly a factor. Got in the ring early today, and I was struggling.
Still hurting though is Mike Bailey, but celebrating a win. No doubt, 6-2 in his last 8 matches. We understand the dogs are standing by.
Juice Robinson versus Clark Connors. Who won? Who? The Guns versus the Dogs. Who won? Who? And in a double shame match. Who's the Juicy J? Who? And on Wednesday in the Continental Cup, who do you think's gonna beat the retarded Jay White again?
Well, that'd be me, baby boy, wouldn't it? You've been back, what, 3, maybe 4 weeks? Face me one time, and you're already back on the shelf. So you and I both know you don't have what it takes to beat me. You don't even have what it takes to survive me. So this Wednesday in Las Vegas, I'm just gonna finish the job and put you on the shelf for good. And that puts me in round 2 of the Continental Cup. 2, where I could face anybody. It could be Kyle O'Reilly. It could be Roddy Strong. Look at that jerk. It could be our boy Claudio. It could even be John Moxley, but quite frankly, I don't give a damn who it is.
Because even though the Dogs and the Death Riders are the most deadly combinations than Smith and Wesson,
we all know as soon as that bell rings, all bets are off, all friendships are dead, and anything goes. So it doesn't matter if you're the Guns, the Motor City Machine Guns, the Bucks, the Conglomeration,
or the Rougeos. The Dogs are off the chain.
And who let the dogs out?
We did.
Let's get it. I like that promo. That promo was really Are they going to start the tag team match? I thought they were going to tag team contest is set up for one fall. Here's first from Canada, Japan. Here comes Shida.
3-time former women's world champ, former TBS champ, Hikaru Shida.
There she is. Sexy little mom.
Joining her from El Paso.
Bring that goodness here, girl.
Teaming with the CMLL Women's World Champ for 7 minutes, comments earlier on.
Maya, your wins over us were a fluke, but mortal luck runs out because only a god deserves to hold all the gold.
Tonight, I right the wrong from redemption when I beat Maya World, and this time, referee Juan screwed me. Still,
facing the former TBS champion as well. And Persephone, quite a team, and boy, they're going to face quite a team and quite a young lady who's red hot.
And their opponents, Highland and
What a moment it was for Maya World, taking the TBS title from Hikaru Shida. Only held it for a very brief time herself, but now she's got to try to hold on to it.
It's real easy sometimes to get to the mountaintop. Yep. Staying there is the hardest part.
Now, the prior week, Maya World retained the TBS title against Persephone, but Persephone got her momentum back at Mexico City.
With an assist from Hikaru Shida, it was Persephone facing the former AEW Women's Champion Chris Statlander. And it took not only a confrontation with the National Mexican Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa at ringside, but it was Hikaru Shida with Rosa's title that played a big factor.
Well, as we heard from the Dogs, next week the Continental Cup continues, and we have some gigantic matches on Collision next week. Next week we'll be in Las Vegas. Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, members of the Collision will collide. How about that? Plus, Brian Cage takes on CMLL World Heavyweight Champion Hechicero. And then we have, how about this? Our good friend Nigel McGuinness, to my right here, will take on Katsuyori Shibata in a first-round match.
Couldn't be more excited. All the respect in the world for Shibata, but I'm coming to win.
Absolutely. We have two winners already, and of course, as we mentioned, all the winners. It is in 1, 2.
Nice bridge cover.
Yeah, sure was. That time by High End. As we mentioned, all the winners back into the hat, so to speak, at a blind draw. And of course, we know the finals of the Continental Cup will be at All In London Sunday, August 30th. How about Shida?
The official's back was turned. Persephone distracting the official. Shida doing the dirty work.
Oh, but look at Maya. Well, it's fighting back. Maya's got a lot of fire.
Oh, wow. Maya World, they under the chin, and now takes down both Shida and Persephone. Maya World, spin heel kick on target. And crawls over the cover. 1, 2. Maybe do a little bit of too much celebrating before making the cover that time.
That happens a lot with the younger talent. They're so wrapped up in their moment. They're excited about what they're doing.
Right.
Got to focus on the goal. Get your opponent pinned.
I understand it. I get it. Drop kick by Persephone. Boy, did she whack.
There's Shida.
Wow.
With a nice drive-by boot to the skull.
Shida so quick, even the camera didn't catch it.
And now, Maya World had enough. She's going to send Persephone out. Maya World is going to take flight from the Lope right into the fist of both Persephone and Hikaru Shida. This tag team match, stay with us, continues on Collision.
Free yourself from prying eyes. Ask privately with Duck.ai. Visit Duck.ai to chat privately with ChatGPT, Claude, and other AIs for free. All in one place. Duck.ai is from DuckDuckGo, where AI is private and optional.
Out here, windows and doors take a beating. The storms, the years. Eventually they give out. That's why homeowners like you trust Renewal by Andersen. We handle everything, on site, on schedule, and usually in just one day. Our signature service makes the process simple and seamless. Our Acclaim windows are made with Fibrex material that won't warp, crack, or fade. And we stand by our work with a warranty that's among the strongest in the industry. Wherever you live, your home deserves Renewal by Andersen performance. Call now or visit us online at renewalbyandersen.com. Upgrade to energy-efficient windows today.
This is a challenge to all the guys who need to lose weight. Go on Row. Row makes losing weight with GLP-1 simpler. With the new GLP-1 pills, losing weight is more affordable than ever. Whether you prefer insurance, cash pay, injection, or pill, there's an option for everyone. I'm Charles Barkley, and I've lost 45 pounds in 7 months on Row. Don't be a dummy. Go on Row. That should be a great commercial.
Want $1,000 weight loss medication for $50? It all starts with Ro's free insurance check. Just upload your insurance card to see if you have coverage. Then relax. We fight for you so you can get the lowest price possible. Did we mention it was free to check? Over 100,000 people have qualified for a $50 copay through Ro. Are you next? Start with your free insurance check at ro.co/check.
This is the place where every sherry seasoned oak cask actually comes from. It's really a magical place. You know me so well.
Check this out. We're generating the doors with Firefly.
Oh, that's sick.
Give me some ideas.
Try a bunch of different colors.
All right, I'm going to put them all together. Come find me.
So many doors in just one area.
We're back for this women's tag team match. A lot of argument going on with Persephone and Stephon Smith, the referee that time, but the upshot is that Persephone is in control of this match.
They've done a great job of isolating Hyan in the corner, imposing their will, tagging in and out, working great together. This has been a clinic.
It's kind of ironic, though. The TBS champion, Maya Ward, who both Hikaru Shida and Persephone said they wanted to try to expunge earlier losses to. They've let her wait on the outside, relatively fresh. So if Hyan can get over there and make a tag, you'd have to think Persephone and Hikaru Shida are going to be on the back foot.
Oh, 100%. They want to keep that isolation going.
Nice escape.
Hyan
Wanna
made
get there, get there, get
They're
there.
going to get the tag.
She is there.
World's coming
Come
in.
on! And it's on both ends. Sheeta's in. Maya World's in. The TBS champion, former TBS champ, going at it. Spin kick on Persephone. Maya World kicks one down, sends another one down with a DDT.
Big offensive explosion from Maya World. She's got Hikaru Shida right now.
Sending Shida into the corner with a hammer throw. Back elbow, and now we'll bring Hyan back in.
Let's see what they can summon up here. They've got 5 seconds for a double team maneuver.
Face first to the top turnbuckle pad.
A very liberal use of those 5 seconds by the official.
How about that? Great tag team symmetry. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That time, Shida was kicking for all she was worth.
Huge feather in the hat of Hyan if she's able to pin former world champion.
No doubt about that. Picks up.
Right in front of the official.
Two count on the inside. 2 count only, but it was close.
Big high knee. That rung her bell.
That was right on target. Persephone right on top. Hyan set down with a big missile drop kick from the top. Persephone picks her up.
Hikaru Shida for the win.
Maya World saved the day on that one. That was over.
Once again, the decision hanging in the balance, but Shida pushing forward. Could be looking for the katana. The spinning knee strike. Instead, just the first driving knee got caught.
Hyan fighting back here. Double underhook again.
Second attempt.
Down goes Shida.
Call that.
A save by Persephone.
And Ian clearly been spending some time in the ring. Working double team maneuvers. That wasn't enough there.
Oh,
They've met with world champion caliber opponents.
right into the midsection.
Good counter by Persephone. There's that strength. Nice fall away slam.
Are you serious? That was a fucking 3.
Here goes again, Maya World through. Persephone goes down. Sheeta in the ring with High-End.
High-End's got to get it done here.
Oh, spear!
Big spear.
No, that can't be it. That can't be it.
2, go.
Look at the energy of High-End now. She knows how close she's got. Sheeta, tied her up.
Picks her up.
She could have won this match.
Sheeta breaks away. And a right cross holding up High-End with the other arm. Pick up.
Jeez. Oh, my goodness.
1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Persephone and Hikaru Shida.
Boy, I tell you, Hikaru Shida just shows why she's been one of the most dominant women in AEW. With that resilience, that counter, and that devastating finish. That's experience coming through.
What it lacked in finesse, it certainly made up for in effectiveness. Hikaru Shida maintains her position as one of the most dangerous competitors in the women's division.
Big tag team win over High-End and the TBS champ, Maya World. All right, great action here tonight and so much more to come. But right now, Legionnaire standing by with the TNT champion.
Kevin, night after his victory over you at Grand Slam Mexico, Darby Allin has made the challenge. He wants you at All In for your TNT championship, and he wants Falls Count Anywhere.
Listen, Lex, I know what Darby wants. But let's talk about what the Jet wants. Because I became the greatest TNT champion of all time when I stopped listening to what the little people got to think. And Darby just so happened to be the first casualty of all of that. So maybe I'll grant him his little wish and make him a casualty once again. But not just yet, because he's running around talking about he beat me at Grand Slam Mexico. But let's keep it real, Lex. Let's keep it a buck. He would have never won if it wasn't for his little friend Chris Jericho, who was the first AEW world champion in hell. He used to be a television champion on this very network. But one thing he's never been is a TNT champion. So how about live this Wednesday in Las Vegas? Me and you, Jericho, we make a little gamble. You give me the opportunity to wipe that little blemish off my record, and I'll give you a shot at this. How'd that sound? And then maybe, Lex, maybe we can talk about what Darby wants. But until then, I got some business to handle. I'll see you later.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good. My man.
Darby wants Kevin Knight, but Kevin Knight's made the challenge to Chris Jericho. Still to come tonight. Jeff Doyle, Eddie Kingston, the Continental Cup continues in the first round, and a gigantic 8-man tag team match that's coming up next. Jungle Jack Perry, the Bang Bang Gang, against John Moxley and the Death Riders. Stay with us, live from Colorado Springs.
Oof. Your big piggy needs professional help. Good thing you have Amazon Health AI. It took one look and got you an appointment. Fast. And they call him man's best friend. Not a scratch.
Well, what'd you expect? Switch to Verizon. Get iPhone 17 Pro and the latest iPhone every year. All for $80 a month.
It's a big match for the National Women's Soccer League, and only the best will win.
Just Godzilla bankroll, Stones and Silly on, yo, I ain't got it all. That means I'm barely home. Trailblazer, stay ballin' with vengeance. My odds is crafty, dogs. Why I stuck on Laffy Taffy, wondering. Get past me, I've been doing this before. Now it's dropping nasty.
Girl, where are you? Hey. This is like different energy. Different energy. I do not think it's
best time of our lives.
Easy, big fella. Mom's boob is hurting just about as much as your little trip down the birth canal. Luckily, Amazon Health AI can help figure it out. Couple quick questions and even quicker answers. And boom, she's getting help for her broken lactation station. Now give her one of those gassy little smiles of yours to make up for it all. Good one.
Mommy loves you.
I'll take it. Oh, were you gonna take it too?
Mom, I got it. Life is but a dream. Row your life is but a dream.
Change happens fast. Lock in your internet price for 5 years and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
We know that Konosuke Takeshita is eyeing a shot at the International Championship, but heading down the stretch now of the G1 Climax.
That's right, Takeshita in prime position to repeat as tournament winner. Takeshita leads the A block with 10 points after victories over Hiroki Goto, Great-O-Khan, Oleg Boltin, Yuto Ice, and Jake Lee. The G1 Finals, August 15th and 16th in Tokyo. Takeshita is trying to become the 5th back-to-back G1 winner since the tournament began in 91. The last person to do it, Takeshita's arch rival, Kazuchika Okada, in 2021 and 2022.
So a lot of great things for Takeshita. As we said, he is eyeing getting that International Championship back as well. Wins another G1. He's got plenty of momentum, isn't he, Paul?
Plenty of momentum. Plus, he's such an incredible talent. I mean, he's top-tier talent. Love watching him compete. Love to see the success that he's generating.
Absolutely. We'll follow that for you as well. But right now, it's time for an exciting 8-man tag team match here tonight on Collision as we go to the ring.
John Moxley said it's going to be a bad night for Perry's new friends. Let's find out.
Jack Perry, and on the other side is going to be his opponent in the Continental Classic coming up in Las Vegas. The Continental Cup coming up on Wednesday. In the Continental Cup, it's going to be Jungle Jack Perry and John Moxley in an opening round match.
Moxley said he feels bad without the Continental title. At every Continental tournament, the champion relinquishes the title until, if they are able to make it and win the final, they will regain the gold. And certainly, Moxley will like to get his hands on his opponent next Wednesday. Maybe an injury as well, something to give him something to work on. Carl Vegas.
This, of course, this Continental Cup, a great compliment to the Continental Classic. That is our wintertime tournament. And here in the summer, who's going to win the cup? Who will come away with the belt? We'll find out. But here come the Death Riders.
The Death Riders perform Ring of Roses on their way to the ring. And that's to wonder, Paul, what Claudio Castagnoli might be thinking. Having already advanced in the tournament, his name going back in the hat. He could be facing either John Moxley or Moxley's opponent, Jack Perry.
Could end up facing you too.
There is that as well. I hadn't thought of that eventuality, but certainly a very exciting and ominous drawing after the first round. But I do not want to get ahead of myself at this point, and nor should anybody else. Moxley clearly beside himself. Already said he's going to hair up his ass. His words, not mine, for the Bang Bang Gang. Last week on Collision, the Bang Bang Gang scoring a victory over the Death Riders. Juice Robinson pinning Wheeler Yuta. When the Dogs tried to get involved after the match, out came the Motor City Machine Guns to stand by the Bang Bang Gang. So there's a lot of conflicts going on here in AEW. A lot of egos.
A lot of high tension between all these talents.
I think it goes back to what I was talking about earlier, how the tag team scene and the trio scene is better than ever before. There's a lot of great talent that can team up. The Motor City Machine Guns are here now. Any pairing of the Death Riders, the Bang Bang Gang, the Guns.
Yeah, the best wrestle. It's not just a cute moniker to put on a t-shirt. We live it.
And of course, coming up at All In, it's going to be Cage and Cope against the Young Bucks for the World Tag Team Championship.
Intergenerational dream match, no question. Two of the greatest tag teams to ever do it. Who's going to come out on top?
With a single leg by Moxley, and quickly spitting out of it.
Moxley shows his disdain for Austin Gunn.
Wait a second, look.
Oh boy.
Perry wants in against his opponent next week. He wants to get a taste.
He's going to get it. And John Moxley just standing in the center of the ring waiting on Jack Perry.
She's a real brawler. He's a smart man, there's no question about it.
Such a talented wrestler. You look at Moxley and you think this crazy guy that's a thug, takes risks, very violent, but he's so smart and he's so talented of a wrestler.
Make Jack Perry think about it. And now look, give Wheeler Yuta the opportunity.
Roll out, 1, 2.
Yuta wants to try to expunge that loss from last week. Oh boy.
Jack sends him over. Jack with a great drop kick. Skip up for Jack Perry, looking right towards John Moxley and towards the corner. Full arm drag, twist back to the corner. Line tag made. Here's Colton Gunn.
Colton Gunn, talk about a raw athlete.
Well, you're right, man. And he will bring his brother back in.
Highly energetic Austin Gunn. Well,
yeah, Austin's got enough energy for 3 people.
Nobody like him, I can tell you that. Now Juice Robinson perched on top.
Straight bullet.
Nobody's safe when Juice Robinson is around. I don't know who he's going to hit. He might hit you, Paul.
He might. He's a little bit on the lunatic side. Wheeler Yuta was biting.
Yeah, Juice was going for that jab of his, and Wheeler Yuta cut it off with, here goes Garcia, down he goes. Down goes Pat with a hip toss. And now Juice Robinson doing what he does best with that jab of his.
His right hands, reverberating throughout the arena, but wait a second.
Two men shooting Juice in, crossbody, sitting down both Garcia and Pac. Here goes Wheeler Yuta. There goes Wheeler Yuta outside. And Juice sending Pac. And Danny Garcia watch out from behind.
You see it, right? Moxley sneaked in and out, straight to the eyes.
Yeah, poke to the eyes. That's simple. And Jack Perry in. And he drop kicks Jon Moxley. Had to move the referee out of the way, but got the job done. And Moxley spills on the outside. Now he's going to try to crawl in, but no, they're holding Moxley back.
Death Riders taking some pause.
Who is going to win this big 8-man tag? Stay with us on Collision.
At Ace, our buckets hold so much more than paint. They hold dreams and hope for children. This weekend, make a $5 donation and get a 5-gallon bucket plus 20% off almost anything that fits inside it.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Good night, apartment. Good night, pots. Good night, pans. Good night, fancy espresso machine. Good night, keys to the sports car you spent years saving for. Good night, DSLR camera, vintage diving watch, and whatever that is. Apparently he knows. And good night, concerns about your stuff or anything that might happen to it. Because you bundled your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. The end. Oh, and good night, neighbor's dog. Good girl.
Ready to back to school so hard at Famous Footwear?
Seriously, BOGO half off is my love language.
We actually came in under budget.
Oh, we should get more, right?
Yes. Kids wait in the car.
Buy one pair, get one half off in store and at famous.com.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Sube el tempo, el ritmo del latido. Se calienta con hielo, lo enfrío. Pasa sin filtro, que salida. Lleva más de sensación, ya me pone activo. Estamos easy, en la pista nos vimos. Como suena ese beat, nos subimos. Turn it up, make it loud. Mi vida que te va. Bátelo, gózalo, enciéndelo, pásalo, agítalo. Tápalo, sacúdelo, bátelo.
Turn up the flavor in every sip. Café Bustelo está aquí.
There you go.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? All I needed was the love you gave.
This big 8-man tag team match continues. We're live on Collision on this Saturday night. Tony, Nigel McGuinness, Paul White. Cover 1, 2, and a 2 count.
Wheeler Yuta tagging in the other so-called dark horse, as Jon Moxley has referred to them, of the Death Riders.
Yeah, they're more like acolytes or disciples.
Well, whatever you want to call them, whatever label you want to use, I think it's about time that they moved on. Clearly they've learned something from Jon Moxley and being part of the Death Riders, but as long as they stay as dark horses, they're always going to be dark horses, never thoroughbreds.
True point, true statement. But right now, the group has synergy. They're having success. They have power. They have influence. Why let that go?
I understand. I perhaps as a young man might do the same thing, but sometimes a young colt needs room to run, not be trotted out like a government mule.
Well, you do see how people that...
Watch out. Now it's the Death Riders taking care of the corner, and now look at this. 3-on-1. Jack Perry trying to get the referee to turn around. But meanwhile, Juice Robinson has been assaulted in the corner.
There's the strength in numbers and the cohesion that you mentioned, Paul. Always a factor when the Death Riders are around.
Such great pack tactics for the Death Riders. They work so well together. John Moxley's the alpha wolf, then you have the other wolves. It's so well executed and done. That's why they have the success that they have.
For all that success, they were on the losing end against the Backpack Gang last week. Just rankled John Moxley.
Well, right now, Juice Robinson needs to make a tag and get out of danger.
Jack Perry over in the corner, all by himself, eagerly waiting the tag. Robinson's gonna get there.
Yes! Juice Robinson tag! It's John Moxley! It's Jack Perry! One-on-one right now!
Look at Jack go!
Jack sending Moxley back to the corner. Moxley holds his ground. Jack ducks! Again! Big running forearm shot coming over the ropes. There you see it. Another first round match in the Continental Cup. Wednesday. Down goes Jack Hard.
Moxley all the time in the world. And now watch this. Looking for the pile driver. Got style. No.
Jack escaped. Tried a thrust kick. Great standing switch. And by Moxley to the ropes. Go down hard. Oh, they wiped each other out. Who can make a tag?
Well, Moxley's there first.
Yet Moxley will make the tag. The guns crawl up in their corner. And Jack Perry cannot get there.
Either Moxley or Perry with significant advantage as they head towards Vegas. Oh, and in comes the Energizer Bunny.
Yes, sir, it is.
How fast he is. Oh, my God.
Austin God, a blockbuster over the top. Hitting the ropes again. Hip-toss. But Danny Garcia tags in his brother.
Fast is right.
Colton Gunn. How about that? Here is Moxley. Colton Gunn sets Moxley down. What a matchup we are having. How about the Bang Bang Gang and Jack Perry?
This stutter stuff. So good.
Gotcha. Oh, a famous one. Come on. 1, 2, and a save. 3 making a save that time.
That's that cohesive unit of the Death Riders. Why send one when 3 will do better?
Watch out. Colton now in the wrong part of town. We've seen this before. Forget about 310 to Yuma. This is a locomotive of a different sort.
All the Death Riders getting ahead of steam from the opposite corner, literally crushing Colton Gunn.
When's he gonna stop?
When they wanted to, I guess.
Well, when Juice Robinson comes in.
Right jabs. All 4, Juice Robinson taking care of all 4 Death Riders and hammering Danny Garcia. There's the left hand.
The Juice is loose, but oh boy.
Austin Gunn.
So much energy.
Unbelievable. Samoan drop. Swing and a miss. Pick up. Lariat on the way down. John Moxley comes in with a cutter. Jack Perry, a great extension of the leg. And Jack Perry's up top.
Moxley to the outside. So is Perry.
A moonsault from the top.
You talk about action packed. This is insane.
This is absolutely insane. With the fans chanting AEW.
Back inside the legal men, though. Again, Wheeler Yuta looking to expunge last week's loss.
Wanted to hide on that drop kick.
Yes, sir. Colton Gunn can get up in the air. He calls in his brother.
Here it comes. 3-10 to Yuta. No! Shafir distracting the official.
The dogs quickly disrupting everything. Meanwhile,
two low blows. Billy Gunn's not rankings.
the running, the psycho knee. 1, 2, 3. Done.
They got the job done, but you got to give the assist to the dogs, who we heard from earlier.
And Marina Shafir had a critical save right there.
Oh, wait a second. Oh!
An angry Jack Perry in, leveling out Wheeler Yuta, and pointing towards John Moxley.
The Death Riders pulling out their dead.
Moxley up on the apron.
Moxley happy to leave, I'm sure, ahead of Vegas with a victory over Jack Perry's team tonight.
Moxley, Jungle Jack Perry, first round of the Continental Cup. It's live in Las Vegas. And it's coming up Wednesday night at 8/7 Central on TBS. A win with an assist by the Death Riders. But he had a win earlier tonight. Right now, here's Speedball Mike Bailey.
Grand Slam Mexico was a dream come true. The arena, the people, my opponent, I am grateful for all of it. But the bottom line is, I am not the AW International Champion. But tonight, I got a huge win over Myron Reed. I still feel that I have momentum on my side. I am still locked in. And MJF, I hear that you're looking for opponents this upcoming Wednesday in your match to qualify for the Casino Gauntlet at All In. Well, that is exactly the kind of opportunity that I am looking for.
Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Little Nick Wayne.
Starting yet another championship quest here in AEW. That all starts with your big opportunity that you're gonna fumble again. Classic Mike Bailey. You want to talk about opportunities? You're looking at the opportunist of AEW, the prodigy Nick Wayne. And on August 21st, Death Before Dishonor, I'm going to beat Bandito and become the youngest Ring of Honor World Champion of all time. And why don't we throw it out there? My aspiration in this sport is to become the youngest world champion in AEW history. And what better way than to start this Wednesday as I step up to MJF and you to win that #2 spot at the Casino Gauntlet at All In. So I'm going to give you a front row seat, an invitation on how to properly take an opportunity and run with it.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks. Good luck to you. You're going to need it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. See you Wednesday.
Don't kiss him, all right?
We know Andrade El Ilo has the #1 spot for the Casino Gauntlet, and we know that MJF is going to be in action on Wednesday, vying for the #2 spot. Looks like Nick Wayne wants to be a part of that as well.
You got to love Nick Wayne. His confidence, the way he stepped up to Mike Bailey. Nick Wayne believes that. He's not just talking trash. He believes he wants to be the youngest world champion ever. And good for him. I like his moxie.
Yeah. Well, that moxie comes from Christian Cage.
Yep. Absolutely. Speedball Mike Bailey, red hot. Maybe he will get the #2 spot as well. Well, fans, tonight, we remember one of the true legends in professional wrestling, one of the great legends in Dory Funk Jr. Let's take a look. Fans, a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Dory Funk Jr. carried that title with grit and pride during what was a tremendous 4-year reign. Dory was a master technician in the ring, respected around the world, and alongside his legendary brother, Terry Funk, Dory was part of wrestling's most iconic families. Dory's influence didn't stop when the matches were over. He trained generations of wrestlers, passing along the craft and traditions that defined this business. I was fortunate enough to get to know Dory when I first started in pro wrestling. And AEW sends our deepest condolences to his wife, Marty, his family, his friends, and all who learned from him. Rest in peace, Dory Funk Jr., and thank you for everything.
Amen.
Yeah, I don't really know him that
Being a
well, but I know his
business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of miles. So we needed a serious business card that could go the distance. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With unlimited double miles on every purchase, we earn rewards on all the things we need to grow our business. Delicious. So good. And with big purchasing power, we can spend more and earn more. So we redeemed miles to travel the country and partner with new stores.
What's in your wallet?
Hey, that's my line.
Ladies and gentlemen, Twice Yearly PrEP is here. One office visit every 6 months. 2 times a year for HIV prevention. That's 1-2 PrEP. That's Yes2Go. Yes2Go is an injectable prescription medicine that helps to protect against HIV through sex. 1 office visit every 6 months. 1 during your summer sun, and 1 during your winter fun. 1 during your summer glow, and 1 during your winter glam. You must be HIV negative to receive Yes2Go and get tested for HIV before each injection. If you think you were exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your healthcare provider right away. HIV testing may be needed. Yes2Go does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex and get Yes2Go as scheduled. Missing doses increases your chance of getting HIV. Tell your provider about your medical conditions, if you are pregnant or plan to be, and all the medicines and supplements you take, as Yes2Go may affect some medicines. The most common side effects are injection site reactions, headache, and nausea. Rare serious injection site reactions can occur, so tell your provider about any side effects. 99.9% of people state HIV negative. Ask a healthcare provider if Yes2Go is right for you.
We're not just numbers people. We're people. Planning for retirement people. Protecting these little people. Owning all of this people. Because we're part of the journey, not just the plan.
When Estefanio got into a great book on Audible,
It might be time to make a life change.
he decided to change a few things. His daughter was less inspired.
The Heidi spot in the next video has to be next level.
What if it's all doors? Hundreds of doors. And like you're in one of them.
I like this.
Where are we gonna get 100 doors?
Door store?
We don't have to. We're generating the doors with Firefly. It's all screens.
Oh,
Give me some ideas.
a steel door.
A saloon door. Try a bunch of different colors.
Okay.
Oh, that's sick.
All right, I'm gonna put them all together. Come find me.
So many doors in just one area.
Kiddo, get yourself some more of that protein. Make you big and strong.
Damn! Protein works! I'm gonna need more tenders.
Her syndicate, thank you for agreeing to be here. It is my understanding that Shane Taylor Promotions has requested your time, so Shane, the floor is yours.
Oh, I didn't. Gentlemen, I understand time is money, so I'll be brief. Shane Taylor Promotions would like to acquire the services of the Hurt Syndicate and assist you in your new business venture. You like to hurt people, we like getting paid. The way I see it, not only will we get rich, but we're gonna make history working together. And as a show of good faith, it's for your time.
There's a lot more where that come from too, Bobby. Big face hunters. You have our undivided attention. We'll be in touch.
My man.
Who knows? Big. Count them up. Make sure you count it.
Good. Don't worry about that. Tell me.
What does STP have in mind? We all know we have in mind. Next Saturday on Collision, Continental Cup continues. Brian Cage against Hechicero.
And two members of the conglomeration will face off. It's Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, two old friends ready to clash.
And Nigel, you will be facing Katsuyori Shibata next week in another first round match in the Continental Cup.
As excited as I am about that, the previous Wednesday, Tony Khan has made it official. The TNT title will be on the line. A huge match between the Jet Kevin Knight and Jericho.
And as we mentioned earlier, we are going to have a three-way match for the number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet at Wembley Stadium. Nick Wayne, MJF, and Speedball Mike Bailey.
Plus a huge Continental Cup matches Wednesday. Jay White, David Finlay. A lot of history between these two. They're going to leave it all in the ring.
And as we saw earlier, these two men will finally get it on. Jungle Jack Perry and John Moxley in another first round match. Right now, Jack and the Bang Bang Gang are standing by.
You know, when I was a kid, my parents told me to stay away from gangs. But you guys seem all right. Now, Mox, next Wednesday in Las Vegas, for the first time ever, it's you and me, one-on-one. That means no these guys, none of the Bucks, none of the Death Riders, nobody but you and me. So enjoy this victory tonight, because all it takes is one loss. All it takes is one upset, and you are no longer the champion, and you're out of the cup. So this Wednesday, I'm going to show you what a sweet kid is all about. Everybody would have just saw it. Everybody would have just saw Wheeler take a 310 to Yuma if it wasn't for the dogs and their interference. Guess what, Finley? Pretty soon it's going to be you looking at Jay White across the ring. And it's in the Continental Classic. And you can't have any dog interference in the Continental Classic. So what are you going to do without Clark, huh? Moxley, what are you going to do without the Death Riders when you're looking at Jack? The Continental Classic, there is no interference. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Guns up.
Your main event is a first round match in the AEW Continental Challenge Cup Central Football. This is the first crossover edition, weighing 262 pounds, Seth Doyle.
Bad blood between Eddie Kingston and the Don Callis family last Thursday on Ring of Honor. Let's take a look at what went down.
It was Kingston and longtime tag team partner Ortiz that really wanted to make a statement. They beat down to the Don Callis family. It's guaranteed that Kingston is coming for payback.
You take from me? Boy, this Jack Dole's an intimidating looking soul, isn't he?
He is a monster of a man.
Rugged comes to mind. There he is.
Here are comments earlier from Eddie Kingston.
Real simple, ladies and gentlemen, I won the first ever Continental Classic, and now I'm here to win the first ever Continental Cup. You know what's gonna make it even sweeter? Beating someone from the Don Callis family. Or Doyle. You don't rule, dog. The kid does.
Well, for Eddie Kingston, more than just winning the Continental Cup, it's a chance for payback at the Don Callis family. Look at his eyes, would you?
absolute determination in the eyes of Eddie Kingston. I've got to be honest, I've been looking forward to this ever since I heard the drawing, not just as a competitor in the Continental Cup, eyeing potential opponents, but just at a hard-hitting encounter that we're guaranteed to see here every time Eddie Kingston faces someone. We heard what he said, the winner of the previous Continental Classic. Time that many people sold him short, said he had no opportunity to even make the finals, let alone win it. It was Bryan Danielson who called him King of the Bums. Turned out to be King to the Bums. To anybody that felt like they couldn't do it, they couldn't achieve their dream, Eddie Kingston did.
Love Eddie Kingston. Love everything about him. He's one of the realest dudes I've ever met in professional wrestling.
No doubt about that. And fans will remind you, there is, unlike the Continental Classic, not a 20-minute time limit. There is no time. It's a sudden death scenario here. So we're going to stay with this as long as it takes here tonight on TNT. Sudden death, Continental Cup, opening round. Who's going to move on? We found out tonight 2 men are moving on already. Oh, look at this. These chops from Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, he's got to find a different strategy. Going power to power again with Jack Doyle. He's on the losing end of it. Doyle's so powerful.
Well, let's talk about that, Paul. Pretty much everybody you ever faced, you had the power advantage. So to play devil's advocate, what has Kingston got to do?
Kingston's got to strike, got to take out his knees, got to cut off his air. Whatever he can do to take that power away. Here's the thing, Jack Doyle's not going to be powerful on his back. Get Jake Doyle on the ground.
Everybody the same size when they're on their back, no question. But instead of following your advice, oh, Kingston just trying to chop down his bigger, more powerful opponent.
Back to the corner once again. Jake Doyle sends Eddie in and crumples Eddie into the corner. Eddie mentioned the first Continental Classic winner and gave him the Triple Crown at that time. He was Continental Champ, Ring of Honor World Champ, New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Champ at the same time. You mentioned this earlier that Eddie had advanced by defeating Bryan Danielson in the Blue League and then defeated Jon Moxley in the championship.
So it is possible, no question about it. Again, one of the most exciting things about the Continental Cup and the Continental Classic. Sometimes you see these never-seen matches before and some big upsets.
So much competition online. I was just thinking earlier about Jack Perry, and I got poor Jake Doyle confused with Jack Perry. Now, don't ask me how I did that, but I did.
Top of the head, Eddie Kingston with a rapid-fire headbutts.
Good strategy, but might have backfired a little bit.
Well, Eddie rolled into the ring.
Jake Doyle's got a pretty hard forehead, it looks like.
Eddie's got a bigger head. It might be Jake Doyle, at least physically.
Eddie trying to shake out the cobwebs that time.
That's a good response.
Pick up in the power of Jake Doyle. Cover 1, 2.
Sometimes there's no substitute for power, Tony.
Absolutely, Paul. You should know that better than anybody else. Eddie hitting hard on the mat. Fans chanting the name of Eddie Kingston.
Talk about the ultimate underdog, the working man's fighter. Love it.
John Lennon said, working class hero is something to be. Certainly, Kingston lives up to that moniker. Huge sports fan growing up, but he fell in love with pro wrestling. His heroes weren't Aikman or Jordan, they were Misawa and Kobashi. Eddie Kingston has become a hero to so many who identify with him.
Fans, want to remind you once again, this is sudden death. We are going to stay with this match as long as it takes. There must be a winner, just like in the first 2 matches where Orange Cassidy and Claudio Castagnoli won. Cover 1, 2, and of course, the final of the Continental Cup will be at All in London coming up Sunday, August 30th, exclusively on pay-per-view. And prior to that, the semifinals, of course, will be in Glasgow. We are 22 days away from the big event at Wembley Stadium. Who will make it?
Good strikes by Eddie Kingston.
That was a good one.
Boy, that's a thunderous chop. I love it.
What a hard-hitting fight, as expected.
Eddie backs in the corner. Machine gun chops.
as it were, the noise of thunder. The man in black coming around.
Trying to go for an exploder here. You could see it, but he couldn't get Jake up and over. Jake will pick Eddie up. Oh, my goodness. An Oklahoma Stampede. 1, 2, and a 2 count. One of these two men will advance. And remember, we must have a winner. Stay with us on Collision.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks at Panera.
Let's be honest. If you don't choose the right paint brand, painting can be a pain.
This doesn't look good.
How much do we spend at that paint store?
Way too much.
The wrong choice can make everything fall apart. That's why we made Bear Dynasty. With one coat coverage and an everyday low price, it's everything you've always wanted in a paint.
Well, that was way easier.
Go with Bear, the most trusted paint brand in America for a reason. Exclusively at the Home Depot.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks at Panera.
Running a little behind today, huh? You want me to get back there and start pulling some teeth?
Waiting rooms. They can be tough for young homeowners turning into their parents.
What are you here for today?
Just the cleaning.
Just the cleaning? In and out. Easy peasy. Impacted tooth over here. I don't know if you can see it, but...
All right, let's just sit quietly and wait for our appointment.
Gotcha. I'm what they call a grinder. Yeah.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
I have abnormally large tonsils.
Tom.
We do this like men.
Fine.
Like men.
I have a delivery here. Okay. You guys have fun.
We do this like men.
Fine.
Like men.
I have a delivery here. Okay. You guys have fun.
We are back on Collision. We are going to stay with this match as long as it takes because it's sudden death in the Continental Cup. This first round, there must be a winner. 2 men have advanced already. Claudio Castagnoli and Orange Cassidy. Who will be the third tonight? Kingston and Jake slow to get up. Foot is up. On top. And he comes off with a flying shoulder to the middle turnbuckle. Pulls himself up. Straps go down.
Straps undone. You better run.
Looking for the exploder.
Here it is. Cover. 1, 2. No, sir, not yet. Jake, too strong, man. He's got a lot of reserve, as we know.
A lot of core strength, too, that's able to get those shoulders off the mat.
Eddie looks up at the referee, Stefan Smith.
I noticed Eddie was pulling on his ear a little bit earlier. I wonder if he's got a little equilibrium thing going on. It looks maybe a little out of sorts. Maybe his bell's rung a little bit.
We are close to the Mile High City here, Colorado Springs. Altitude definitely an effect. Not to sell Eddie Kingston's resiliency, but certainly that would have an effect on this man. Oh, wow, as he did that forearm.
Well, I think it would have an effect on both, man. And Jake's got to get ahead of steam from behind with a sliding lariat. And now
Doyle's going to show you some strength here. Look at this. Eddie complete the power bombing instead.
Eddie Kingston, another one.
Can't give Eddie Kingston too much time.
Another exploded 1, 2.
Oh, wow.
Well, you could see Eddie reaching for that far leg.
Eddie Kingston grew up watching tapes of Japanese pro wrestling. Oftentimes his offense is like an encyclopedia.
You're watching a classic main event on Collision, a classic match during the Continental Cup. What a great main event you're watching, and what a night it has been. This great tournament continues Wednesday and next Saturday. In the opening round, Eddie Kingston, they're looking, he missed. Jake Doyle.
Second attempt.
Pick up. One, two. Eddie got the right shoulder out.
Nothing over the free shoulder of Kingston. A rare miscalculation from Doyle. Could not get deep enough on the pinfall attempt. But he's
got no momentum in him. Eddie, you're going to have to work harder to put Eddie down. He's not going to give up. He's not going to quit.
And the crowd's behind him, no doubt. He's picking Eddie up by the throat is Jake Doyle.
Smart move, cut off the wind, make this mile-high altitude worse.
Slugs Eddie. Eddie seeks refuge into the corner, dazed.
Boy, Eddie's in trouble right now.
Yeah, spaghetti legs on the former Continental champion.
Referee might want to get some distance. Eddie might swing at him by mistake.
Man, this is a...
There's a back fist.
There's the hurricane that connected and Jake Doyle's back.
Second one lands.
Doyle's in trouble. Can Eddie finish it?
Oh, Dragon Sleeper, his version of it.
He's got Jake Doyle in the Dragon Sleeper.
Oh my God! Eddie won! Yeah! All right, Eddie! Let's get it! All right, Eddie!
He pulled the win out of what certain defeat seem here tonight. Put his name up. Eddie Kingston.
Three men have advanced, 5 spots remain.
This has been an incredible night. Incredible night for that cup.
And coming up on Dynamite, the first round of the Continental Cup continues. Jungle Jack Perry will take on the Continental champ John Moxley. Jay White, David Finlay in the first round. And then on Collision, we have Katsuyori Shibata and our broadcast partner, Nigel McGuinness. What a night! Good night from Colorado Springs.
Yeah, shout out to Eddie, man. I'm glad he got that dub, man. I really thought Jack Doyle was gonna win, man. But that's what's up, man. Congratulations to Eddie, man. Yep, shout out to Eddie, man. He got that dub. Just wish Martin Reed would have got it, but it is what it is, man. As long as the Rascals in Ring of Honor, they can only get a win against people that are jobbers, unfortunately, or in the indie scene. It just, to me, it don't make sense because you'll go hard for Bandito and Maya World and Athena. But when it comes down to Rascals and, Shane Taylor Promotions and Skyfight, they can't get no dub. But I ain't gonna complain. I'm hoping one day they'll have their moment. I mean, I see they're working with the Hurt Syndicate, so we'll see if the Hurt Syndicate gonna do a little something with Shane Taylor Promotions. But hopefully they could bring that to Dynamite, but who knows. But anyway, that was Collision for y'all. Nothing special tonight. Just the Continental Classic, that's it. But other than that, man, I mean, it's so far so good, man. You know, shout out to the Rascals, man. It was great seeing them, including the Hurt Syndicate. And everybody cut some great promos tonight, man. The promos was lit. I really love the promos. Shout out to everybody that cut some amazing promos. The Dogs, Jack Perry, Bang Bang Gang. You know what I mean? Kevin Knight, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody really cut some great promos, man, and I'm fucking with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I love about AEW is that, you know, you're gonna get some great segments, you know what I'm saying, and some great backstages. So, yeah, shout out to, I'm glad I was able to watch Collision. I'm definitely gonna do a reaction video to that tag team match with Persephone or Hakushida. So it's all good. But thank you guys for watching. Sorry I was late today, but at least we got to watch it. So shout out to Big Telly 02. I'm about to give me some sleep, and then I'll be able to drop a video tomorrow, and we'll go from there. All right. So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll see y'all in the next vid. All right. See y'all in the next.